So time then for the first women's event on day 2 of these 2018 World Powerlifting European Open Championships. It's the women's up to 55 kg event. 2 groups in this. 11 lifters in total. Here's our referees for the day and the jury as well. And another European champion just drifting into shot. Hello again then from Will Downing. We've got a decent field in this out of the 11. There's a junior competition as well. 3 juniors who are competing. The build-up is on to the women's 55. So welcome back to Berck-Sur-Mer, day 2 of these European Open Powerlifting Championships. 2 groups in this. A very successful championships it's been so far for Poland, with gold, a bronze so far in the European Championships and a silver too. So Marta Cislinska is the first to go, and she's one of 3 juniors in this. And she's aiming for 45 straight away. Her first major championship. Quite strong in powerlifting, para-athletics as well, and you definitely have to appreciate the work that's done right across the board in Polish sport. So for 45, Cislinska for Poland. Call going against her. Split call, 2-1 against. Needs to come back and work on that. It's an absolutely terrific day in Berck-Sur-Mer today. Best weather we've had since most people started arriving on Thursday. Natalia Gamedova of Georgia is next to go. She's going to be lifting 45 as well. Her first major championship at the age of 40. This to get her on the board. Calmly does it. And easily too. 3 out of 3 going her way. Good job, well done. And that has her up and running in the competition. Now one of 7 international powerlifters for Georgia, and the first woman, by the way, Gamedova, as we see Giorgia Dagnesi come in for Italy. And likewise, her first major championship too. Turned 17 a couple of weeks ago. So aiming for 48 at the start of this competition. And she's the youngest in this field for the 55 kg. So for 48, and that was, by the looks of it, well within her abilities, but not done cleanly, unfortunately. There's no problem with the speed of it, and she got the bar up very quickly, but the technique did not earn approval. Joyce Sheard, our chief referee, and the side referees were Martin Verdiersen of the Netherlands and Eliana Laraka of Greece. First championship we've had a chance to have a look at the warm-up area. New innovation for you this year. So next up for Hungary, Katim Mezai. Finished 9th in the World Cup in Eger a year ago. She was 9th in the Paralympic Games in Rio, but silver medalist at the last European Championships in Eger with the Power Station Club. There's a name that will bring memories back for some people. Her national coach is Peter Ferrago. And this an attempt at 60. It's the second highest mark being attempted in this opening round of Group B. Yep, got it. 3 out of 3. Puts her in front. And it's worth pointing out there are only 2 lifters in Group A from Europe. So whoever gets the top mark out of Group B will win the European bronze medal. So big prospects here. Next to go for Ireland, Nicola Dorr aiming for 66, and this is the highest attempt in the opening round of Group B. Ken Curtin with the words of advice, one of the national coaches. The other is Roy Gearan, who you've seen in the back room. He's been a very good power lifter in his career in his own right and competed in quite a number of Paralympic Games, 4 or 5. Going for 66 here. From Limerick, has attended Limerick Institute of Technology. Declan Nash coaching her as well. She's been a wheelchair racer, first Irish female powerlifter. There's an Irish team of 2 here. Brittany Renzi, the other, going tomorrow. So this for 66 to take the lead at the moment. Katalin Mezai of Hungary in front with 60. So Nicola Dorr lifting at 66, and this is for the lead. Well, it looks good. It's been called good as well. Nicola Dorr is in the lead for Ireland. That's 66 kg. Good successful lift in the opening round. Didn't register a mark in the last Games, last European Open Championships in 2015, but did there. 2-1 in her favour. That was very well done, very cleanly done, and she is in front. And as I say, the top finisher in Group B will have a European bronze medal at the very least. Bezra Duman of Turkey and Mariana Shevchuk of Ukraine. They go in Group A. They're the only Europeans in that group. And obviously, if one of those 2 slip up, and there'll be a silver medal for whoever finishes top of Group B and a bronze for whoever's second in it. So back for the second round then, and it is Georgia Daniesi, who missed out at 48 last time, going for it again. There's a junior competition here, 3 juniors in it, so only gold and silver being fought for. So back for Italy. Turned 17 last Tuesday week. She was very fast last time and very fast this time, and again she's been marked down. 2 attempts at 48, and she's missed out on them both. A little bit of hesitation on the way up, and also the left hand above the right. So Marta Cieslinska coming back out, aiming this time for 49 kg. Missed out first attempt at 45. Missed out at 45 last time, but feels she has to get moving. Daniesi had another stab at 48 and missed out, so perhaps 49 is what she was originally always looking to do in round 2, no matter what happened. So this would put her into 3rd place overall. Put her in front in the junior competition. None of the junior lifts have been successful yet until now. 3 out of 3 for Marta Cieslinska, and she is in front in the junior competition. Good lift. Has got enough right. Taylor Gamadova next to go for Georgia, having cleared 45 in round 1. Currently lying in 4th position, and this to put her into 3rd. So Gamadova at 50, and that won't do this time. Needs to work out where it's gone wrong. Just a bit hesitant on the way up. So Catalin Mezai aiming for the lead. This is targeting 66 kg, which is what was lifted by Nicola Dore of Ireland in round 1. And on the head-to-head, she would go in front. Mezai for 66. Well, powered her way through it. And she's been given it, and Mezai's in the lead. 2-1 in her favour. And on the head-to-head, Caitlin Mezai, well, battling for the medal. There'll surely have been a realisation once the lifters in this group have went through the start list in advance that if you finish top of Group B, then great times are ahead. And she has already medalled at a major championship, of course, Mezai. That's silver on home soil in Eger. She's never won a championship medal outside of her home country. Europeans was her first ever. So Nicola Dore going for 66. She didn't register a mark at the last Europeans in Eger in 2015, which was a major championship debut. But she's already surpassed with her first lift here every single attempt that she had done in Eger at those 2015 Euros. Missed at 58, 62 and 65. So plenty at stake here as she aims for 68 to regain the lead. This is the middle lift of the three. Having just been put down into second place in the head-to-head, both she and Mezai have lifted 66. For Dore. Well, good work. Good lift. Into the lead again at 68 and really fighting for a medal now. Great battle between Mezai and Dore. And they could ultimately both end up on the podium. There is a big gap between Dore and Mezai and what Duman and Shevchuk will be aiming for in Group A, but it's always the risk with the heavier weights that you go in too heavy. Such a different Irish team to when I first started working at these events back in 2014. That was an Irish team of 3 then, all men. Now an Irish team of 2, all women. I have a good talent spotting program. So, last round of Group B, and it is Georgia Danesi. Couple of attempts at 48, and she's missed them, going for 48 again. Well, Danesi's had a couple of stabs at it, and it's taking a lot more time with the lift this time than the previous 2 efforts. There's 3 in the junior. We're still to see one, so this could get her onto the podium if successful. There you go, there you go. 2 out of 3 in her favour, and patience was a virtue. Got that spot on. So she goes second in the junior. 50 would have put her in front. We still have to see Bezra Duman of Turkey. Quite a lot of lifters at Group E have a lot resting on how Duman does. And Daniesi is the latest of them. Cieslinska, who's leading the junior, and also Mezai and Dor, who are in the top 2 positions at the moment, with 2 European lifters to follow, and Duman is one of them. That was just marvellous. So, Natela Gamadova of Georgia next to follow. Aiming for 51, missed out at 50 in the previous round. It scored 45 in the opening round, which currently has her in 4th place. And 5th after Daniesi's success there. So this for 51. Oh, that won't work. I'm afraid 45 is where it ends for Natela Gamadova. First time we've seen her in major competition, and couldn't get beyond the 50. And that effort for 51 just beyond her. So Marta Cieslinska of Poland. Well, she's the 3rd of the 5 to go in this final round. She's aiming for 55, which would be quite a rise. She's leading the junior competition. Daniesi did not elect to try and overtake with that 48 a few moments ago. Cieslinska, who has lifted 49, now going for 55. It would copper fashion her current position in 3rd. Now, a bit at stake for her as well, because in the bronze medal position, and with the 2 other European lifters we're going to see in Group A, they're going in with the heaviest weights in the competition. Cieslinska could be in the bronze medal spot for quite a while. It's not aiming to go any further. At 67 is what she'd have needed to go into the silver medal position for now, so wise not to be aiming too far. 55 then for Cieslinska. 6 heavier than her previous successful effort. Struggling on the downward motion. Time is ticking by, less than 30 seconds to go. This is still in the junior competition. She's got silver at the very least in the junior. Oh yes! Well, she got it raised. And it'll be given to her as well. She's cleared 55. Ah, it's a cracking lift. Well, she was very, very patient with it. And she drove through, and she got everything right. That was a tremendous lift. So, she is 3rd overall. Currently leading the junior, with 1 junior lifter to come in Group A in the form of Bezra Duman. Ketlin Mezai is next to go. So, she's aiming for 68 to regain the lead. It's a big moment for Mezai and for some of those watching behind the stage too. So it's 68. Can she follow it through? Yeah, she's got it raised. Oh, she's missed out. So Mezai stays on 66. She stays in second position. Just couldn't get the follow through right. It wasn't necessarily going up straight either. It was a split decision against her, 2-1. So Mezai denied at 68. That would have put her into the lead, and what that means is that Nicola Dore has won a European Championship medal. She's won Group B, and there are only 2 European lifters to come after her, so there is a European bronze for her at least. And it has happened. She does not need this lift to claim it. And this is for 70, an extra 2 on the board, but Mezai can't overtake her now. So it is a medal for Ireland, for Nicola Dore, and I can't recall Ireland winning a major championship powerlifting medal before. World Cups, yes. Juniors, yes. Senior European or World Championship, not in this generation anyway. So Dore at 70. Well, she got the previous 2 well. That looks good as well. Has she been given the nod for it? Yes, she has, all the way. She has cleared every single mark, and that is at least a European bronze medal for Nicola Dore for Ireland. Every single lift completed. The 6 lifters to come from Ukraine and Turkey. That's the European element. Then Chile, Uzbekistan, Brazil and Morocco. 2 sets of medals being competed for. And the European bronze, at least, is going to Nicola Dore. Duman and Shevchuk need to get lifts on the board. And if they don't, then the door opens for Ketlin Mezai to claim a medal herself. And Marta Cieslinska maybe as well in third. The top 3, Nicola Dore on 70 for Ireland. Ketlin Mezai, Hungary 66, Marta Cieslinska, Poland 55. They are our European medal positions with 2 European lifters to go. Into Group A then. 4 from outside Europe, 2 from inside Europe, going out of the 6 in Group A. And Karima Rami is the first to go for Morocco, aiming for 68. First major championship. Solid from Rami at 68, and she goes into second position. Nicola Dore having exceeded that in the previous round. Rami and the next 3 we're going to see all competing for open medals. Renee Belcasio Silva Souza for Brazil. Bronze in the EGO World Cup last year, and Brazilian silver plus a national record in Sao Paulo from Natal. So for 83 for the lead in the open competition. Fighting through it. They've sent a very strong squad here, Brazil. And that's being borne out here. All 3 referees giving the seal of approval. In front on 83. So Camila Campos for Chile, aiming for 100. Riza Kuzieva of Uzbekistan was originally looking at 98. Esther Onyema, reigning Commonwealth Games, world champion and a Paralympic champion as well, was due to be here with the Nigerian team, but she's not here and they're not here. So Camila Campos, the bronze medalist at the Para-Pan-Ams in Toronto 3 years ago, and gold in the EGO World Cup a year ago in Hungary from Santiago. For 100 kg. Looks decent and called that way. Campos 3 out of 3 clears the 100. She is our new leader. Very solid clearance. Well, that puts her in contention for the Open medals. Remember our European 1, 2, 3 at these European Open Championships. Nicola Dor for Ireland in the gold medal position. Katlin Mezai of Hungary in silver, and Marta Cislinska of Poland in the bronze, who's also leading the junior with 2 European competitors to go. And here is the first of them, and a lot riding on this. Besra Duman for Turkey, 17 years old now. The world junior champion, claimed in Mexico City in December, and she went on to win senior bronze. And unlike here, 2 separate competitions, 2 separate days, 4th in the last Europeans in 2015, when she was a few weeks away from her 15th birthday, still 14 at the time, when she finished 4th. So this for the lead in the Open event and to go into the European gold medal position. Well, has she done it? Yes, she has. Quite a wait, but 3 out of 3, and Duman goes into the gold medal position, both in the Open event and in the European. Cislinska moves down into second place, and Daniesi, because they're lifting for gold and silver, is dropped down to third. Next up, Ruza Kusieva of Uzbekistan, who won bronze at the World Championships in Mexico City, silver in the World Cup in Eger a year ago. One of those venues, Eger, that's proved itself. As a result, we're all going back constantly every couple of years for World Cups. European Championships held the last one, and will hold the next but one in the World Championships in 2021. Yeah! Kusieva at 108 to take the lead. Didn't wait long, did she? And she's in the lead, 2-1 in her favour, with a lift of 108 kg. She is our new leader for Uzbekistan, which, being an Asian nation, puts her in the Open gold medal position. Besra Duman remains in the European gold medal position, and currently in the spot that would make a European champion. But we still have one more European lifter to come. Mariana Shevchuk for Ukraine. Won silver at the last European and World Championships. Ukraine have, at European level, won 1 senior and 2 junior golds so far. 6 medals overall, 3 gold, 3 silver. And that's 1 gold, 3 silver at senior level. Extra medals in the Open events too. So this for the lead overall, and was due to go for 115 originally. This is 120, which she has got raised, and in the right way too. Mariana Shevchuk hits the front. And she leads Rusa Kusieva by 12 in the open race. And in terms of the European medals, she is 13 kg clear of Besra Duman. So what that also does is Ketlin Mezai knocked out of the medals. Marta Cislinska was likewise by Besra Duman. Nicola Dore wins the European bronze for Ireland. Cislinska, the European and Open Junior silver. 4 competitions being competed for in this, 2 senior, 2 junior. And there's a massive battle going on at the top. Remember, the European medals for European nations only. Karima Rami of Morocco in the race for the open competition, currently down in 6th in that open event. By the way, every single opening lift in Group A was successful. For 71. And good. 2 out of 3 going her way. Solid lift for her. African Championships on in August. They've been moved a few weeks back, taking place in Algiers. Able to compete in this European Open. Obviously the Asia Oceania Open Championships too, because they're open events. The African Championships are they are not open. African athletes only. So Renee Silva Souza for Brazil, having lifted 83 in the previous round, going for 85 here. But the increments for Silva Souza and Rami are such that they will probably stay 5th and 6th respectively. That lift by Rami, by the way, bringing her into 6th place above Ireland's Nicola Dore in the open event. So Silva Souza for 85. Look to have got it right. It was a solid, clear follow through. Push through, straight up, no stopping, straight all the way. Can't ask any more than what she's done. Lot warmer today here, by the way. It was quite chilly yesterday. It feels 7 or 8 degrees hotter. Sun's out as well. We had storms here on Thursday and a rail strike on Thursday. It is France after all. Camila Campos then for Chile, having lifted 100 in the opening round, going for 105 here. Would keep her in 4th place in the open event, but obviously has an eye for the top 3. Duman on 107, Kusieva 108, but in order to overtake both, Campos would have been needing a 109 here, and still can go for that in round 3. Let's see if she gets the 105 done first. So Campos for 105. Yeah, slowly does it. And well, the lift originally wasn't met with the same enthusiasm with the Chilean delegation as her previous effort was, but she's got it. 105. And she stays in 4th place, but she's a lot closer to Kusieva and Duman now. It could tighten up even more between the top 3 now. If it doesn't, then our leader is almost certainly getting the gold medal in the bag. Good follow through. A bit of stalling on the way up, but not enough to be marked down for it. Sarusa Kusieva of Uzbekistan, having lifted 111. They compete in Asia. Her target here, which would put her into 2nd place in the open competition, ahead of Besra Duman of Turkey. Strong follow through by Kusieva, and everything right about that lift. 111. She goes into 2nd place in the open competition. So Besra Duman, with a lift of 107 last time out, actually equalled the junior world record of Mariana Shevchuk, and this to break it. That record that was set at the Paralympic Games in Rio in 2016. Duman going for the world record. She's won the junior gold as well at European level here today. She's got the open gold as well. All of the junior competitors are European, so they'll just have one medal ceremony for that. So aiming for a new junior world record, having equalled in the previous round. And she's got it! That's the junior world record for Besra Duman. She's back into the silver medal position in both Europe and the Open competition, ahead of Kusieva in terms of the Open, but a junior world record, a junior European record of hers now. And that was a belting lift. Got the technical attributes to it right. So she goes back into the silver medal position. She is 6 kilos off the gold medal position for now, and that's with another 6 potentially being added onto that mark in the next few moments. So Mariana Shevchuk, who has just seen her junior world record broken, no longer a junior, turned 22 on Wednesday, set to claim the European title. Silver in 2015 at the last Euros and silver at the World Championships last year. This would be a new European record at 126. And she has got it! A new European record for Mariana Shevchuk. She breaks her old mark set at the World Championships. Well, what magnificent lifting we're seeing here. And the world record is not that far away. Only 4 kg heavier than this, and that must be in her thoughts now. Maintains her gold medal position and improves her chances hugely. Well, this is turning out to be quite the event. The junior world record equalled and then broken. A new European record set. So Karima Rami, successful at 68 and 71, looking to round off 74. So 74 for Rami. It's been really good lifting from her all day. Didn't continue there. 3 reds against her, but she finishes on 71, which is still good work. It gets her into 6th place in the open competition. The medal positions have been decided now. Shevchuk is looking to break the world record with her next lift. Duman is not going to attempt to overtake. Kusieva likewise. The battle for the open silver and bronze still wide open as Renee Belkaccia Silva Souza returns. So the European medals are locked in. Shevchuk has the gold, Duman the silver, and Nicola Dore of Ireland the bronze. They're the top 3 European finishers. Renee Silva Souza going for 90. Well, she's finished 5th in the open competition. And this to add a further 5 onto it. It's a real struggle for her to get it lifted, and I think one hand as well above the other throughout. So misses out there. 85 is her best. She finishes 5th in the open competition. And the next 4 lifts we will see are all aiming for medals. Tough one. So to the final 4. Camila Campos aiming for 108. So 108 for Campos. That's wavering, and she's not going to get it fully up. So misses out. 105 is her best in the competition then, and she will finish in 4th in the open competition. Well, we can still have a change around in the open silver and bronze due to Campos missing that. She doesn't get into the open medals. So, the open medals for silver and bronze can switch around here. Ruza Kusieva first to go, 115 at target. And this would put her into 2nd place in the open competition above Bezra Duman's new junior world record. So for 115 to go into the silver medal position. She loves it, and justifiably so. Well, that's it. That puts her into the open silver medal position. It was an excellent lift, but will she stay there? That was just a tremendous effort. So 2 to go. So Berck-Sur-Mer aiming for another world record, another junior world record. And she needs this to regain the Open silver. She has a European silver already. She's won the European junior gold and the Open junior gold as well. There was a struggle on the way up, and she got it. Oh, just missed out. 2 and against. So she finishes third in the Open competition. She's the European silver medalist. And Kusieva finishes second in the Open event. Well, that was a really, really worthy attempt. So we've seen European records and junior world records today. Now we're going to have another attempt at a new world record full stop. 130.5 for Mariana Shevchuk, who has lost the junior European and world records to Berck-Sur-Mer today. She extended her own European record by 4 kg in the previous round. And here she comes aiming for a new world record. She's the European champion for the first time. It has been a really terrific competition. And Mariana Shevchuk looking to put the cap on it firmly. For the new world record. Well, look at our coach. 130.5, didn't pull it off, and she's not happy about it, but you know, there's European gold, her own gold. Need to be extended a bit more. She obviously felt that it was doable for her. Here and now and today, she's European champion for the first time. They are going to ask for a 4th attempt. They're asking for a 4th attempt at the same mark, which would be another world record try. You're allowed, as you'll know, a 4th lift not involved in the competition if you feel you can break the world record. And that's what she's going for. You could just see one of the Ukrainian officials darting out. She's been given 3 minutes. So Mariana Shevchuk takes the Open gold. Rusa Kusieva of Uzbekistan the silver, and Berck-Sur-Mer of Turkey the bronze. In terms of the European Championship, Mariana Shevchuk of Ukraine is the European champion. Berck-Sur-Mer winning the silver, and the bronze going to Ireland's Nicola Dorr. Ireland's first ever female powerlifting medal in any competition at senior level. Be it European, World or Paralympic Games, Ireland have never won a powerlifting Paralympic medal. And I'm pretty sure across the board they've never won one in international championship competition, Euros or World. But now it's about Mariana Shevchuk, the European champion, going for the world record again. Well, she's back. And so unhappy at missing out with a previous attempt. $130.5 again. For the world record. It's a better attempt. It's a good attempt. It's a good lift. It's a new world record from Mariana Shevchuk. She got it spot on. 2 out of 3. And that was brilliantly done. There's the celebration too. She got it. Being congratulated right across the board. Mariana Shevchuk takes the European title. She wins the Open Gold, and having lost her own junior world record, she has twice broken the European record today and set a new world record with the final lift. That's the 4th lift, the power lift, and the world record is hers. What a competition! Well, that was quite something. And the medal ceremony is on the way for junior and senior, European and Open. But that really was quite a thrilling competition here in Berck-Sur-Mer. And the victory ceremonies are on the way. So medal ceremony time for the women's 55 kg, and this is the European and Open Junior presentation.
Les médailles qui nous sont remises par M. Manager compétition et développement World Powerlifting, et Mme Annie Berry, membre du comité directeur de la Fédération française handisport.
Giorgia Dagnesi of Italy clearing at the third attempt 48 kg, and having turned 17 just a matter of days ago, wins the junior bronze medal. Europeans in this, there'll be open medals to be presented behind the stage. It's the same 1, 2, 3. But a fruitful championship for her, and great news for Italy.
Médaille d'argent représentant la Pologne.
Silver for Poland and Marta Cislinska in her first major championship, 19 years old. A lifted 55.
Médaille d'or, les champions d'Europe junior représentant la Turquie.
And the new European Junior Champion with a new Junior European and Junior world record of 114 kg, and went higher in an attempt to claim the Open silver medal as well as the Senior European silver. This powerful athlete, Bezrat Duman for Turkey, with that new Junior world record. So it's gold for Turkey and gold for Bezrat Duman. And we're going to see a lot more of her over the next presentation. She's actually going to be involved in every single presentation here. There's also won medals in the European Senior and also the Open competition as well. Well, Berck-Sur-Mer is still only 17 years old herself. Both she and Deniesi born in 2001, and I think we'll be seeing a lot of them for years to come, definitely. So, time for the next medal ceremony. And this is for the Open competition.
Mesdames, Messieurs, cérémonie pour nommer la remise des médailles dans la catégorie Open féminine, moins de 55 kilos. Merci d'accueillir les délégués.
So the balance would be, obviously, if you've got the Open competition and non-European lifters who end up at the podium, they've lifted heavier than at least one other top European, but the European medals are the point of the event. This is the icing on the cake, I guess, if you like. This was a brilliant competition between these three in the Open event. So Berck-Sur-Mer, the new European Junior Champion, takes the Open bronze medal here, having lifted that 114 kg. And not just battling for the European Junior gold, but the Open medals and top of the European Senior medals. 116 would have got her Open silver. Went for the 118, didn't get it. So silver goes to Rusa Kusieva of Uzbekistan. 3 successful lifts, 108, 111, 115. Picks up the silver medal for the Open competition and the Asian Open Championships on in September in Japan. Asian Para Games the following month in Jakarta.
Médaille d'or, championne d'Europe Open, représentant l'Ukraine.
Well, she's got the clean sweep here today. She's won the Open gold and she'll be coming back for that. European champion, European record, world record for Mariana Shevchuk of Ukraine. 130.5 kg, beating the mark set at the Paralympic Games by Amalia Perez of Mexico by half a kilo. So the anthem for Ukraine for Mariana Shevchuk. So it is open gold, beating every other competitor from every other country for Mariana Shevchuk. Ukraine have now won 4 European gold medals here this week. I believe that's the first they've won at senior level. Rest have been junior. And she'll be back. More medals to come. And one or two of the faces you will have seen quite recently. So the European Championship medal ceremony for the women's 55 kg. And Shevchuk and two-man setting world records today. But a history maker in the green there. Our country's first ever powerlifting medalist. Magnificent for Nicola Dore from Limerick, who claims the European bronze. Her country's first ever international female powerlifter, first female powerlifter to win a medal from a country. And unless we're doing a disservice to somebody who won a medal at the 1994 Worlds, we haven't found any other Irish lifter who's won an international championship medal, Euros, Worlds, and there has never been, because that database is easy to look up, an Irish Paralympic powerlifting medal. There's not much more to add to the CV of Berck-Sur-Mer. It's the third ceremony she's been involved in, the fourth medal she's received, the 2 junior gold medals, the open bronze, and now the European silver, which is the one that'll be referred to in the CV constantly.
Médaille d'or, championne d'Europe et nouveau record du monde, représentant l'Ukraine.
And Mariana Shevchuk picks up another gold medal here. She's won the Open, she's won the European Championship, and new European and world record as well. 130.5, Amelia Perez. It's the Americas record now of 130 dead, with Shevchuk adding on the half kilo. And again, the victorious anthem of Ukraine. Well, that's been a really thrilling competition, you have to say. And 3 history makers on the podium there. World records across the board this morning. The European champion for the first time is Mariana Shevchuk. She won silver 3 years ago in Ega, silver at the World Championships in Mexico City in December, and 4th in the Paralympic Games 2016. Shevchuk, the European champion. Bezra Duman of Turkey winning the European silver, and bronze going to Ireland's Nicola Dore. We're taking a break for an hour and then back with further action from day 2 at Berck-Sur-Mer. The men's 59 kg is underway at 3:15 p.m, 15:15 Central European time, 2:15 in the afternoon if you're watching the UK, Ireland or Portugal. So until then, farewell.
Notre boutique également proposée. Pourquoi pas faire un petit tour sur nos dernières photos en ligne disponibles.